Welcome to Atlantic Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Libra for July, August 2021. The element is fire. The sign is Leo. So a lot of energy, a lot of action, forward moving, positive stuff for you, Libra. Let's see what the energy is. And we have your Queen, the Queen of Swords. So clarity, sort of really looking at things with a very clear vision, seeing things exactly how they are. You'll see she's got a little Libra insignia on her dress. So very much about seeing clearly this 4 weeks, Libra, so seeing things exactly how they are. Okay. Clarity. She can come across the Queen of Swords, actually. Some people see her as kind of very direct, and they don't like it, but she does speak the truth. Mightn't like it sometimes, but that's her quality. Here we are right now. The Hermit, so you just have to stand back for this time. The Hermit's very solitary, and it's a major card, so it asks you to keep out of it. Don't interfere, you just watch. The Hermit never sort of jumps in. They just say, oh look, I'll just be a spectator, thank you, I'm not getting involved with this. I can see what's going on perfectly. There's no reason, there's no benefit for me. And it's sort of also a very wise card, so you'd be wise to whatever's going on with your Libran energy here. Female, strong female energy. She's very versed in ups and downs, and she's used to it. She's sort of grown up with lots of turmoil, but she does know, and she knows when to keep out, and that's wisdom. Let's see what's brought that in, however. Yeah, and also keep your power for yourself. Don't be drawn in, and you're not imprisoned by anything. You can leave that state anytime, so don't feel, Libra, that you sort of, I'll give him a power away, I'll give him a power away. Well, you won't give your power away, because you're not going to get involved in any of this stuff going on at all for the next 4 weeks. You're just going to be the spectator. It's like you're watching a video. Yeah, you can shout all you like at it, but no one on the movie can hear what you're saying. So it's a bit like, you know, just spectate. No voice. Okay, so let's see what was going on in June and July, ramping up to this. We have, once again, it's like the junior of the Hermit, sort of just having a bit of a rest, staying well out of everything, spectating, not participating once again. So you've got 2 of them here that has sort of asked you, or asking you, it's been obviously a while, just to keep out, have a rest, don't involve in other people's skirmishes. It will do you no good. And sometimes people just have to get themselves out of their own stuff. So it's a sort of very relationship-ish sort of, a lot of the readings I've done so far are centered around relationships, and a bit of a struggle for this 4 weeks. So just know that it's a theme. Definitely the universe, the big planets are sort of stirring up all this stuff. Okay, recent influences, Libra. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So the creative, this is your fire sign people, women, female energy here. Just, you know, and they will probably tell you the same. Well, keep out. Don't be, you know, do other things. Do your own thing. Be creative in your own right. Don't worry about other people's stuff. Just worry about what you're doing. Get on with projects. Make things happen for yourself rather than worrying about relationships that are swirling around you. So the Queen of Wands is very much, she's an action person. So that's what I'm getting from her, is just, you know, creativity, action, getting things done in your own, sort of in your own creative world, whatever that may be. But it's getting things done. That's what she does. Okay, let's see the lesson you'll be learning. Yeah, focusing on work, standing back, looking at what you've done, what you're actually having a look at the years to now's work, where you're going with that. Is it what you want? It's that creativity again. It's sort of really more focusing on yourself rather than relationships in the family or whatever's around you, your friends, or trying to help out or whatever. But it's just about looking within in a way and just seeing what you've created, what you're actually focusing on yourself a lot more. It's a lovely card too. It's an earthy card, coins, it's beautiful, sunflowers, but that has been what you've created. So focusing on that, that's your story. That's your lesson. Okay, moving into next week, which will be, it'll be the 1st on Sunday and the 2nd on Monday of August. Let's see what's coming for you next week. And we have stability coming through again. Very much a Virgo card as well. So slow moving system, getting things done, you know, just recognizing your own stability for yourself once again. It's got to do with family as well, but it's more about being very earthed about it. Virgo and Virgo. So that's coming in. So Virgo is very much an very earth sign. Very practical, very detailed. So just focus on all those other things rather than what's going on. What you see. What's happening that you're not realizing. Spiritual learning, so the teacher and the student energy, very strong spiritual learning card, even though it's a minor card. This is about building systems, it's about moving forward, it's about getting the work done, working harmoniously for yourself, getting what you want achieved. Very much another earth card. So you've got a few earths here and the big Virgo card. So it's really just about getting busy with your own things and building your own whatever it is that you're doing, projects, work, whatever, day to day. Let's see how others see you. Knight of Wands, so very much being quite busy, really getting into creative once again, just like the Queen of Wands, changing gears, getting into your stuff, really being busy with that, sort of getting on with things. Fast moving energy it is too, so it's a good time to get into all those sorts of activities that you can really get moving this month, and that is the Knight of Wands. Changing direction, you know, doing something different, especially with the energy around with this Queen of Swords. You can see what's going on, but really you need to keep out of it, but you can still keep yourself busy and be creative and get your stuff done without sort of jumping into something else that, well, it's not your place this 4 weeks. It's just not. Okay, let's have a look at what you're feeling positive about. 5 of Cups, disappointment, change, emotions, lots of emotions. Somebody, yeah, and this is where I'm getting at relationships here too. This is somebody else's story. This is where they're sitting at. They need to change. They need to do it all by themselves. They need to figure it out. They will get through it, but it's their journey basically. And it sort of comes back, and it's almost this person hasn't really, you know, they get to this point and then it happens again and they get to this point. So they're not really addressing what the crux of the issue is. It's a very highly emotional card. It's very, yeah, but I'm guessing too, this is why you've got to keep out, because it's really subjective to that other person. They have to figure it out. You can't at this point. Let's see the outcome. And then we get new beginnings. So your wisdom and your sort of standing out on the sidelines will pay off, because we'll get new beginnings here when we're moving into Virgo. And that Virgo card right where you are right now, that sort of says, yeah, well, at this time you just wait until we get into Virgo, and then things, an earth sign, things will hopefully present new beginnings for you, which is what you want, basically what you want. And I'm just going to put a clarifier on this Eight of Swords, giving your personal power away, Libra, because I know, and I have the feeling it's really hard to do. It will be very easy to do that, but it's not going to serve you well. So we'll see why they want you to keep your personal power and why it's important to stay out of whatever's going on. Six of Wands, yeah, well, you know, focus on your own creativity in a way. You're doing well, but that doesn't, whatever else is going on in your environment, it doesn't need to affect you. So focus on your own action and activities. Things will work out, but that's up to somebody else. So you've got to just be very creative this 4 weeks. So your lesson message is suffering. There is a path leading to a complete deliverance from suffering. Conflicts and struggles, as well as happiness and joy, are all transitory experiences. Once you awaken to this fundamental fact of life, you can transform any pain, conflict or struggle into a positive experience. I rest my case. Thank you very much. That is a great finisher for your reading. So have a productive 4 weeks. Thank you very much, Libra.